Clang, clang, clang with the trolley. Ding, ding, ding with the bell. Svengoolie here. No. I mean Wilbur Mercer here. No. No. I mean the mysterious Mr. I here. Yes. Yes, there we go. Everything seems to be in order now. And you know, every so often I feel compelled to shine a little light on an author whose work inspired the heirloom to flip on and compel a couple of loons to start a press called Ramble House. I am, of course, talking about, and soon to be foaming at the mouth about, Harry Stephen Keeler. So who is this hairy guy? And why is he so hairy? So here's what we got. He was born in 1890 and raised in a Chicago boarding house, stuffed to the gills with vaudevillians. After high school, Keeler studied electrical engineering. Somewhere along the line, he discovered that his real power was in storytelling. So off he went, clickety-clickety-clickety-clacking. By the 1910s, he was selling short stories to magazines, and in the 1920s, he dove into writing novels. His novels were what he called webwork mysteries, and these are books that are overstuffed with extreme coincidences, frame stories and long-winded documents, large casts of oddballs coming and going, crazy-ass props and artifacts. Really, his spring-loaded books were fairly restrained at the beginning of his career, and readers absolutely loved the gimmicks and inventiveness and novelty of his early webworks. But as he got deeper into the web work of his career, Keeler ramped up the experimentation 1,000-fold, writing books that included 60-page wills and characters that constantly change identity, and plots just way too out of pocket. By the way, out of pocket Keeler is my favorite Keeler. But yeah, so readers lost their patience with Keeler and they stopped buying his books. By the 1950s, publishers let his books go out of print, and when Keeler died in 1967, it looked as if his entire imaginative universe might vanish forever. Then in 1999, something very Keeler-like happened. His work was rediscovered by Fender Tucker and Jim Weiler. They fell headfirst into Keeler's labyrinth and decided to rescue everything. With a computer, a small printer, and an ironing board pressed into service as a binding table. They hired Gavin L. O'Keefe as the resident cover artist. Ramble House, the Loon Sanctuary, was born.